Good morning, student. Just before starting, quickly tell me, am I audible? My screen is visible. You can unmute yourself and speak.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this Introduction to Online Resources session organized by our library. And as name suggests, this session is about online resources. There are many resources available on the internet and which we can use for our study purpose or for the research purpose. Actually, on the internet, many resources are there, but for this presentation, I have selected few resources. Just have a look on that. Okay. Since the pandemic is going on and you cannot visit library physically, even we cannot go every day to the library to provide services to our staff and students. So therefore, we have listed these few websites which are supposed to be authentic and which are supposed to be authentic sources of information, easy to access and user-friendly resources, which you can access from anywhere, anytime of any corner of India, only you need to have internet connection. So for today's discussion, we have Enlist database. Enlist is a database offered by the InflibNet UGC. UGC is the higher education body who controls higher education in India. Then this database, English database is the paid database. College is subscribing it. College is already paid for this database, so students need not to pay. You just have to join this database and use the resources available in this database. To join this database, you need to have user ID and password. Many of you must have got user ID and password for the English database, but those who have not got the user ID and password, they can send their details to us, to the library or to me. So we will create your user credential for the Enlist database. You just need to send us your full name, your email ID, your mobile number and the class. Then afterward we will create your user ID and password for the Enlist database. After having that, you can access this database from any time, anywhere of the from your home or from your mobile, from any corner of India. Okay, so this is about Enlist database. In this database, you are having more than 6 lakh ebooks and more than 3,000 e-journal. Now let me tell you what is the difference between the e-journal and the e-book. Book is basically the publication which gives you information about whatever publication has been done in last 10 years or the earlier decade. All those information and are accumulated in the document, and the document is called book. Okay, so book gives you almost last 10 years ka information, whereas journal gives you information which is very recent information, which is current information. And journal also tells you what type of researches are going on in your field, what are the trends of research of your field. Every recent information you get through journals. So this is the basic difference between the journals and e-books. Many times you can use journal article as well for your study purpose when you need to when you need to require to cite factual information. For example, the index of economic survey that you can use, that is also a book type or journal type that you can use for the factual information. So wherever you require factual information, that time you can use journal article. Then next source we have National Digital Library. National Digital Library is developed by the India, and the project is undertaken by the IIT Kharagpur. The basic objective of this library is to provide education at the grassroots level of the India through ICT. Then we have DOAJ. DOAJ is also free resource. It's a directory of open access journal. The scope of this directory is international. It gives you research articles which are published internationally and in the peer reviewed journal. This is very authentic source for to carry out your research or to study purpose. Then we have EPG Pathshala. EPG Pathshala is uh, there are many students still entering. How many students are there for SYBA? Can anyone tell me?
Ma'am, around 180, 190.
Total A division, B division, or one division you are talking about?
Both the divisions.
Both the division. Okay. So more 40 needs to add. Okay. So EPG Pathshala is another initiative of Government of India. EPG Pathshala gives you notes type information of any topic the topics which are covered by the syllabus of different universities of India. In India, we are having around 700 universities, and each university has different syllabus as well as different subjects. But the scholar of these universities has developed this EPG Pathshala. They have uploaded material which is useful for the all the university students. While referring this EPG Pathshala, you just uh, one thing need to be remembered that whatever material you are referring from the EPG Pathshala, you need to check it thoroughly or you need to cross verify with your teachers, because as I mentioned, every university has different syllabus and there can be a slight difference in the topics which you are having in University of Mumbai and the topic offered in other universities of India. So this is about EPG Pathshala. This is also free resource offered by InflibNet only, and you need not to have user ID password. You can access it from anywhere. Then you have DOAB. DOAB is the Directory of Open Access Books. There are many agencies all over the world who are interested to provide it open free books to all the literate or all the learner society or all the scholarly academicians. What they do, they collect these ebooks and they preserve it in the directory of open access directory of books. You can access this directory from anywhere. This is also totally free. You can download books from this directory and you need not to have user ID password. Next resource we have Shodhganga. Shodhganga, you must be aware that it is a free resource developed by the government of India. Basically, it is a reservoir of thesis. Thesis means the after completing your PhD, you need to report you need to submit your research project and research report. That research report is called thesis. And dissertation during your MPhil, after completing your post graduation, you are going to do your MPhil or your PhD. In the MPhil, the research report we submit is called dissertation, and in PhD, the research report we submit is called thesis. So all these theses submitted by the universities of India are uploaded on the Shodhganga. This is also free resource. You can access Shodhganga from anywhere or anytime. Project Gutenberg basically developed by the US government. It gives you e-books. This is also free site and you need not to have user ID password. Then PDF Drive. PDF Drive is another initiative by the US government where you get free ebooks. PDF Drive basically a search engine. What it does, it crawl all over the world wide web, and whatever free ebooks are available, they collect it. They collect those links and they provide on the platform of PDF Drive. But PDF Drive doesn't take responsibility of those books. If any fraudulent or any misinformation, if you are getting from that book, so you and the main resource from where that book has been hosted, they are responsible for that. PDF Drive doesn't take any responsibility for that. Plus, whenever that book will be removed from that original resource, it will automatically remove from the PDF drive. So whenever you find any useful book in the PDF drive, please download it and keep it with you. You don't know, after 15 days you will not get that book on the PDF drive. Then next resource we have Internet Archive. Internet Archive, as the name suggests, it archive books material, audio material, video material, softwares of different libraries. Internet Archives is working on the internet. So whatever material hosted on the internet for the open access or which are created for the common interest or common creation is one part of copyright law, in under which you can use that material, whatever material having common creation, you can use that material, you can download that material. So under that act, whatever material is available on the internet, internet archive collect that material and include in their digital library. Internet archive is basically a digital library. You get material which are very rare, which are become out of print, and not specifically of any particular country. It cover all over the world. So you will have TV shows of USA, you will have audio clips, you will have very rare books, you will have million of web pages in the Internet Archive. Internet Archive is very interesting resource. Those who carry out historical research or those who want to know what was happened before 10 years or before 20 years about a particular topic. So this is all about these resources. Only in all these resources, only Enlist is the paid database, and you require user ID and password, which we will create in the librarian will give you. This is totally free for the students. Students need not to pay anything for this database. Then NDL, although it is a free database, but you need to register for this NDL. Then only you can access, you can browse NDL. But if you are not a registered member of NDL, you cannot download anything from the NDL. So registration is very important for the National Digital Library. Rest of the resources you can access through Google. You need not to have any user ID or password. So we'll see. I I will stop this screen and we'll go to the website of these resources and we'll check how these resources are working. Okay, first we'll see Enlist database. In Google, you just need to write Enlist. Then click on this. As I said, it's a national library and information service infrastructure for scholarly content. Scholarly content means you can use this content for your research work as well as for your study purpose. Okay, during the COVID they have uploaded many reference books which you use as a textbook. Otherwise also our college don't allow you, and for you textbooks are not there, so you need to depend on the reference book only. So all those reference book you will find in the Enlist database. See, this is the home page of Enlist database, and you can see here top 10 colleges, college users. Those who are using it frequently, their name comes under this list. I hope one day St. Andrew's name will come here. It's all depend on you. How many times you are using this database, it all depends on that. So on the alias database, you must have received user ID and password. Email ID, the email ID which you have given to create account will be your user ID. There are two login you will find on the home page: members login and administrator login. You have to go to members login because administrator login is for us, for library, to manage this account. So just click on login, put your email which you have given to create an account, that will be your user name, and password. You must have got password from the Enlist only, that you put here. Okay, so this is the This is the page where we can search information. Before that, just have a look what type of e-resources we find in Enlist program. Just click on e-resources. It will show you list of e-resources Enlist program having. See, these many e-journals, and these are the publishers of e-journals, of which e-journals this database contains. And these journals are of different subject. This is not very specific subject. All subject journals you will find in this database. In all these publications, Indian Journal, JSTOR and HW Wilson are very important. HW Wilson gives you see around 3000 titles and JSTOR gives you around 2500 titles. Means maximum journals you get in these two databases, and these are very well known databases, and it covers all subject areas of universe of knowledge. JSTOR specially gives you archival also, means previous issues of a particular journal or the journal which has been stopped publication. These journals also you will find in JSTOR database. These are the resources, these are the publishers of e-books. In front of each publishers you will find this number. This number denotes this many ebooks are available by this publisher. See, eBrary is offering around 1,50,000 titles. Then Hindustan Book Agency, Oxford Scholarship, Springer eBooks, Sage Publication, Taylor and Francis, McGraw-Hill. All these publishers are very well-known publishers and having very good collection of books. All these books you can download from the Enlist program. It may happen for some resources, for some article or for some books, they will not allow you to download directly, or they will not allow to download 100%, because many resources are very costly, but they are providing us on a very minimal cost. So whatever material are suitable to that cost, or in that cost whatever material we can have access, only that material they are providing full text access, but those are very minimum number of resources. Otherwise we get full text access almost of all the resources which are available in the Enlist program. This is South Asia Archive. It is available through NDL, National Digital Library. World eBook Library, it is available through NDL only, National Digital Library. Okay, so these are the list of e-resources which you are having in the Enlist program. Now, how to search in this project? Just click on search. Two-way search is possible in Enlist program, but first of all, we'll see how to search. If you know title of the journal or title of the ebook, if you know author of that particular book or particular author, if you know subject, call number, ISBN, ISSN. ISSN is generally for the journal and ISBN is assigned to a book. Then call number, you must be aware in our library books are arranged according to the one specific number. For example, those who are searching book for psychology, they has to go to the shelf 150, means they will find the number, 3-digit number on the book, that is 150, or sometimes this number is also denoted on the cupboard of our libraries. Like 330 is for the economics, 300, in 300 you will get all the sociological book. That is the call number, that is a number which is assigned to represent particular subject. So if you want to search books or journals by this number, it will allow you. For example, if we search by call number here, and if we are putting 330, let's see what results it will show. 330 is a number for the economics. See, it will give you all economics collection. It has retrieved around 2032 documents, and in that 1 to 20 documents it is showing. And this is the format, on which format you have received this document. Now you can see here ebooks, electronic format, conference proceedings and book. Then this is the language, in which language you want material. See, these many languages material available in this database. Then this is year of publication. You can put year of publication from which year to which year you want to have resources published. That also you can refine here. Then these are the publishers. These publishers ebooks are available or e-resources are available under the when you put call number. If you have observed, it has provided only books, not the journals, because we put call number. When you put call number, it will gives you only books, because call number is not assigned to journal. It is assigned to only denote the book representation. If we don't give call number to the journal publication, therefore it is not showing you journal in this format. It is only showing you books which are available under the economics part. For sociology, 300, I told you 300 or 310 is for the sociology. We can check that also here. Or 301, we'll go for the 301, so directly you will find sociology book. See, all these books are of sociology. Or you can put subject sociology, so you will get many results of sociology. Okay, so but when you put call number, it doesn't give you journals, it gives you only book form. So let's see what will happen when we'll see. It also gives you related terms, like when you put economic, it also gives you economic condition. If you want to refer economic condition, if you want to economic policy, history, economic theory, one in 120 on the economic theory, 128 resources are available. See, all these are the e-books only and electronic form only. Electronic form is basically web pages. This is all about the economic theory. Okay, so these different subjects you can search in these database. Now we'll go to another area. I mean, another search string we can use here. We'll go by the subject. In subject, you can put psychology, okay. Now you can see here format, right hand side, ebooks more than 6,000, electronic more than 5,000, journals 123, conference proceeding 58, serials 3 and thesis 2. Now serial and journal is one and the same. For one journal publication, sometimes they give title serials or sometimes they give title journal. Journal is very common format, but sometimes they gives you serials also. Now these are the e-books. All these books, we have found around 6,900 searches for the term psychology, and in that we have found different format of the subject where the material is available. Different resources we have found in this search term. So all these are the ebooks. You just have to click on this, click to view, or just click on the title of the book. When you click on the title of the book, this information you will find, where you can download the whole book or you can download the chapter wise information. Now we'll go to click to view. See, this is applied social psychology. You can download full book, you can read online, or you can download chapter of this book. For chapter, we go down. This is the Sage publication. All details are given here. This book is published by the Sage, and Sage is very well-known publisher. in the academics. This is the table of content of the book and these are the chapter. If you click on the chapter, it will open chapter in the PDF form and from there you can download this chapter. Okay, see. I'm not now downloading this thing here because it will take some time. Okay, so you can download like this. You can add this chapter in your bookshelf also. You can create your bookshelf, own big bookshelf in the Enlist program, which where you can add books and you can refer it, you can use it later on wherever you require to use it. Now we'll see how many journals are available of the psychology. Just click on journals. See, now it will display all the journals which are available on the psychology subject. Just click on this site, full text available from JSTOR. It is opening. Till then we'll go ahead. You can explore these journals on your own. If you go down, scroll down on this page, you will find this type of information where search history. Search history means like in Google, how you get search history, whatever you have searched before, all those listed in the search history like that. Enlist also gives you your search history. Then it also offer you advanced search by using different terms, how you can search precisely, how you can retrieve more relevant material related to your study. Then you can browse the catalog of Enlist program, then explore channels, and this is the search tips offered by this program. See, search tips, you can use these many types of searches to precisely search in this program. For example, if you see the wildcard search, there is a question mark symbol which you can use to maximize your search result. For example, if you want to search women and women, you can use this symbol like WOM question mark N. It will retrieve all the material which have word woman or women or female or gender. Everything you will get at one place. But it will maximize your research, your search. That means it will give you ample of material, and in that you need to choose relevant material. But when you use Boolean operators and plus sign or not, whenever you are using these operators for your search, you need to put these operators in the caps form, in the capital. You cannot put in these operators in the small letters. You need to put this operator in the capital letter. For example, if you are putting and economic and Keynes, they have only given examples, that only I am explaining you. Economics and Keynes, when you put this, it will retrieve you material which are having economics term as well as Keynes, means both the terms having this material, that material they will retrieve. When you put or as suggested, it will retrieve either economics Keynes or Keynes, only Keynes. Understood? It will retrieve only economic and Keynes, or you are putting or, so it will retrieve only Keynes. The material which are having economic Keynes, it will retrieve, as well as it will retrieve Keynes. And not, that means it will exclude the next part. For example, it will, if you put economics not Keynes, so it will retrieve only economics. It will exclude Keynes. It will not give you result related to Keynes. So these are the basic tips to maximize your search in the Enlist program or to precise your search. Okay. So this you can explore later on and you can try on your own. Let's see. Oh, there is some problem with this JSTOR. Okay. See, this is the journal Social Psychology Quarterly. This is published by American Sociological Association, and you can get journal info here, journal information. Then you have all the issues here listed down. Just click on the year. Since this is, see, it is showing 4 issues in 2017. That means it has frequency, like it publishes 4 times in a year. The issue number shows frequency of that particular journal. 4 issues means 4 times in a year. If you click on December, September and June, March, these are the month when it is published. If you click on this is the number, issue number, this is volume number, this is month when it is published and how many pages are there. If you click on this, it will open that particular issue of December. Okay, so we have found this issue details. These are the articles which are available in that particular issue. You can read online this article, you can download PDF of this article, you can save it for your further reference, and you can cite this item. Citation is provided ready-made. You need not to see any reference manual or any reference style to write your references. You can directly click on this and it will give you ready-made citation. Here, from here you can download. We'll see the citations. See, it will give you citations in all the format, MLA, APA, Chicago, whichever format you want, you just copy from here and you can paste it in your document, or you can export this citation. Okay, so this is very easy to use and access. Yes, you need to accept. This is the article which you can download and keep with you. Okay, so this is about the journals, how to search in the Enlist project or Enlist program. Now we'll show you another way to search in this Enlist program. As I told you, just go to the e-resources and you can directly go to the website of these publishers and search whichever information you want to search. For example, if you go to Indian Journal website, Indian Journal is the publisher for many journals. It publishes all subject journals. It has around 341 titles. And in that 43 are available for open access. That means all the journals articles are not available which are listed in Indian Journal site are not available for the open access. Only 43 titles are available on for the open access, and it includes 24, it covers 24 subjects. If you click on these subjects, it will give you list of subjects which are available in the Indian Journal's website, and the list is arranged alphabetically. You can just click on the subject and you will find list of journals available under this business and economic and business management. So in the blue it is denote that archive available. That means previous issue of this particular journal is also available with the Indian Journal site. If you go down, you will see something in green, UGC approved. UGC approved means nowadays in the academics, publications are allowed only in the list of journals which are uploaded on the UGC site. That means UGC approved that journal for the publication, then only you can publish in that journal. If you are publishing any other journal which is not listed in the UGC list, then your publication will not be accepted by the university, and the publication doesn't have any academic value or any literary value if it is published in some other journal which is not there in the UGC list. Therefore, whenever you are thinking of to publish something, then you need to check UGC approved list on the UGC site, and you need to shortlist some journals, and then you need to find out which journals is suitable for your article. Now here in this side you see, you can see some are in blue and some are in green. Green means this particular journal is available for the open access. Whatever articles are there in this journal, you can download those articles. See, and this blue means it is subscribed one, you cannot download those articles, at least the current issue. We'll see the open access one. See, this is current issue. These are the articles. You can click here and you can download. First, it will give you abstract. It is always helpful. First, you always read abstract, and if the abstract, if you think after reading abstract, the paper is fulfilling your information needs, or whatever information you are searching, that this paper is giving you, that time you can go to the full text article, and that time you can download this PDF from here. Okay, so it is always helpful or useful. It will save your time. You first read abstract of any article and then go to the downloading to that article. Okay, now we'll see this open access journal. 43 titles are available. This list is also arranged in alphabetical order. All green marks are there. That means this is available for the open access. Okay, same procedure, you just have to click on title. It will take you web page of that journal, and from there you can download whatever material you want to download. So this is all about the journal. Same searches can be applied to the e-book site. For example, if you go to the eBrary website, here you can put subject or something like that. We'll put English. Or if you know the title of the book, that you can put. If you know the author of the book, that you can put. So here you are getting English books, books on in which title English, the word English is appeared. All those titles will display here. So around 1,37,000 titles are there which has word English in their title. So if you click on the title of the book, it will take you that book ka site. Here, from here you can download whole book, you can read online, or anyway, I don't want to download here now, I just want to show you. And this is the chapters. Okay, so you can use this site. You can learn more about the English. Like that, you can search literature book, you can search economics, you can search psychology, sociology, history. All subject books are available here. You can search by putting subject, or by putting author, or by putting title of that particular book. So this is all about the Enlist program. If you have any doubt, any difficulty, you can just ask now, or you want to put it in the chat box, you can put it, or we can take queries after the end of the session. Okay, so this is all about Enlist program. For this, you need to give me your email ID. Those who have already given and got the accounts created and activated, for them it is fine, they can use it anytime. But those who have not given, please pass on your details to me from your teacher or from your friends, or you can email me, so we can create your account in the Enlist program. Okay, so now there is one more site is offered by the Inflibnet, that is EPG Pathshala. EPG Pathshala is basically developed by the MHRD Government of India, and the basic objective of this EPG Pathshala, although it says EPG Pathshala, but it has material which undergraduate students also can use, and pertaining to their subject area. The material which are available here, all those material are pertaining to their subject areas. It also has e-Adhyayan, which includes around 700 e-books. Online courses it offers under the Swayam portal. This is all about the Government of India's initiative, which are the portals they have created. So Swayam, you must be aware about the Swayam portal is gives you access to it offers many short time courses, and after completion of the course you get certificate from the Swayam, and that certificate is valid and recognized all over the India because the certificate is given by the Government of India. And in many universities they transfer credit to, if students doing course from the Swayam and they are getting certificate from the Swayam, then they get extra credits in their academics, means extra grade in their academics. In many universities are following these norms which is offered by the UGC, and they made it mandatory to all the universities, but I don't know, still University of Mumbai are not accepted it. Let's see, but they are in the process. If you do any course from the Swayam, you will get extra credit for your academics. Okay, and this is the software driven programs or courses packages which is offered by the EPG Pathshala. So just have a look. As I told you, in EPG Pathshala, notes type of information is uploaded by the many universities, eminent personality of different subjects in the EPG Pathshala for the ready-made reference of the student. Okay, students can download the material which is offered in this EPG Pathshala are in the different format. You will get PDF format, you will get video lectures, you will get extra references where you can do more references to refer or to enhance your knowledge about the particular subject. Okay. So this is the subject list which are included in the student corner. You just have to type EPG Pathshala in the Google, or from the end list page you can directly go to EPG Pathshala, and there are home, student corner and quiz. You need to click on student corner. After clicking student corner, you will get this list of subjects. It shows that there are more than 22,000 modules, text and videos. If you click on the subject area, for example, we'll go to the economics. Oh, there is some problem. Since yesterday this problem is going on, the server is down, it is not opening. But you can try it at your home also. I'll show you here only. If you can see this background, here they are given paper. There are different papers which you need to select from this list, from this drop down menu. Then each paper have different modules, means the paper name is the broad and modules are the narrow topic of that broad subject. Okay, if you click on here, it will give you list of modules that you can select. Then you will have e-text, means the PDF format textual material. Then you have learn more. In learn more you will get extra references which you can refer and which you can use to enhance your knowledge about that particular subject. And then you have self-learning. Self-learning, you have videos of that particular topic. There is some problem with this site, we cannot open it. Okay, so we'll keep it here as it is, and we'll go to the next resource, that is National Digital Library. Just type NDL in the Google, National Digital Library web page will open. Okay, as I told you, it is developed by the MHRD, Government of India and IIT Kharagpur. Many technical people are involved. building this digital library. This is basically a digital library and which gives you access to ample of material in the different forms. Like it has textual material, it has books, it has web pages, it has video lectures, it has audio lectures, audio books, plus question paper, solution, lectures, presentation, PowerPoint presentation, all type of material you will have in National Digital Library. It also covers, it also gives you material which are useful from KG to postgraduate level. Also, if you carry on, if you want to carry on any research, interlinked research or interdisciplinary research, related to that also information you will get in the National Digital Library. National Digital Library is initiative of Government of India. It is totally free to the government citizens. Anywhere from any corner of India you can use this library, you can prefer this library. Only thing, you need to register to this library. If you are registering, it will give you after registration there is one form that you need to fill. After registration they will send you one link, that is a verification link. You just have to click on that link and your account will get verified, and after that you will become a lifetime member of this NDL. See, enlist we are subscribing. That is why we are giving access to the student till they are the student of St. Andrews College. After finishing your TY or after finishing your graduation, and when you are leaving college, that time your enlist membership will also get over. But NDL, National Digital Library, is the one resource where once you become a member, you will be the lifetime member of this library. It offers material in different format of different subject. It includes everything: humanities, arts, social science, literature, law, management, business management, everything, all subject, all universe of knowledge, computer science, information technology, all subjects you are getting in this. Medical science also you are getting in this NDL. This library also gives you access to competitive exams books. Those students who are appearing for the competitive exams for MPSC or for the state level exam for UPSC, all these related, all books related to these exams are available in the NDL. You can download those books and you can use those books from the NDL. It also has audio books developed or included, keeping in mind the need of the visually challenged people or the people who cannot access the normal library. So this gives you ample of material. And yes, Kevin, I agree that all books are not available, basically the textbooks, but the reference book you can use, because reference book usually gives you information which is not abstract type. It gives you detailed information which you can use and which you can, I mean, after referring these books, you need to prepare your own notes. For that, these books are useful, which are given in the end list. You can send me the list of those books. I can search for you and I can give you the link of those books. Okay, you can send me email. Now, how to register for the NDL? You can see at the right side this tab, login. Just click on this. I'm okay. Then here you can see this is my credentials. I am already a registered member for the NDL. If I click now in this, I have to enter this captcha here and click on the remember me, and I have to click on login. Then I will be login. I will be logged in this NDL. Only thing, if you are not registered member or if you are not doing login to this library, you cannot download anything. You can browse from the NDL, but you cannot download anything from the NDL, National Digital Library. Okay, so for registration, one second, let me see what this student want to say, why this is not happening. Okay, so click on the login, click on register. This form will display. Just put your basic information. It is asking your basic information that you need to put here and you need to submit this form. After putting all this information, this cancel button will change to the submit, and then you are clicking here and your information will like processed by the NDL, and they will send you a verification link. On that link you have to after verifying that link, you can become a lifetime member of this NDL program. Oh, not register. I need to log in. One, two, zero. Okay. So now I can download from India whatever I want to download. See, during the COVID, they have changed their web page. Earlier, it was not like this. Earlier, just to browse, you can browse in NDL by putting keywords or by putting subject name or by putting title or author. Anything you want to search in NDL that you can put here in the search box and you can browse. But if you want to search subject wise, see here you can see school, CBSE exam, engineering, science, humanities, literature, law and management. If you want to select search subject wise, you can select here and you can search. Then it also has research repository when you get where you get journals and the research article, conferences, ideas, and then the documents of videos, data sets. Then you have feature collections in the NDL. See, these things change every week. Every week there is some other topic. Only these things remain same. They are just adding to this. But on this day, what happened? That information you get here. Person of the week. Last week, Mother Teresa was there because her birth ceremony was there. Then this is the topic of the week. 9/11 attacks they are talking about this week, and these are the talks and webinars. So to search here, and it also offer material in different regional language of India. National Digital Library is one of the resource, I must say it's the first resource which offer information in the regional languages of India. That means if you have elderly people at home and they just know how to read and write in the regional language, like if you have Gujarati, you will get material in Gujarati, you will get material in Marathi, Hindi, South Indian languages also included, Assami, Bengali are also included in this National Digital Library. Material of pertaining to these languages you will get in this National Digital Library. Sanskrit also available in the with the English language. If you go to the literature, you will find these many topics. Literary works in English, study of English literature. I am not going purposely to this topic because we are not having this topic for the degree student. So we'll go to the study of English literature. Just put select anything. We'll go to the English writings, Indian writings in English. Okay. Here it is not showing any. Again, there is some problem, I think, with this site. Why this is not showing? Select any item from the right pane means here they are giving list of subjects under the Indian writing in English, and you can click on that subjects and you have video lectures, and we'll check for another subject if any other subject is available. This is offered by the NPTEL. These are the sources who has developed or who has contributed this particular video or this particular text to the NDL. Their information is given here. I think there is a problem is this CEC side. CEC is also the government body who offer this information. We'll check another one. Um, there is some. Okay, we'll try another one. Okay. The writings of Ruskin Bond. This video is available here, but it is not open.
He remarks, it has taken the better half of 50 years for Ruskin Bond, one of India's most prolific writers in English for adults and children, to receive the critical attention that he deserves. I want you to bear in mind from the beginning of this lecture that there's very little scholarly attention which has been given for Ruskin Bond or his works. We do have a lot of biographical information about him, but the scholarly attention, the critical framework for looking at his works have been relatively less.
Okay,
And
so like this, you have many resources, video lectures, text, books, and journal articles of a particular topic in the this is about the Rabindranath Tagore nationalism.
With the major debates in the politics of his time. So we'll situate Rabindranath Tagore and his thought in the larger context of intellectual and political.
Okay, so like this you can access. Also you have question papers and solutions. We'll go back and see the question papers and solution. Oh, this is not available for these topics, question papers and solutions, but other topics you have this. We'll go to humanities. In this we'll go to economics. Economics will go question and solution. Let's see. I think there is some problem with their site. Server is down and maybe many people are using this resource. They first see here you can get the chapter and under the chapter question and resources. Like first they will give you problem. This is the problem and then they will give you solution for this problem. So like this. Okay, so this way you can search in India. This is the one way where you can search in India. Another way to search in India is, I told you, browse. You can browse here. Just put sociology. Let's see how many material available for the sociology. We are going by subject wise, so we will get maximum material from the Indian. See, now here you can refine your search. Here if you want only text, you just select on text. If you want presentation, you just select on presentation. If you want videos, if you want audios, the type of content here you need to select and you can refine your search. Also in this side, left side of the page, you can refine your search by selecting author. If you know the author surname or author name, that you can select here, and then the work written by that particular author will display on this page. Then you can select subject category, which subject in the sociology you want. that type of material will retrieve here. Then you can select educational degree of that particular author or particular writer, then difficulty level, medium, easy, difficult, then education level of which education, UG or PG, career, technical study, which type of level you need to select here. See, you can see 1 to 6, 1 to 4, up to class 1, then 5 to 8, like that. If you select, it will show you 5 to 8 standard related material. This is the file format which you can select here. Then this is the language which you can select to. You can see here Assamese, Bengali, Bhojpuri. Then learning resource type, where you can select if you want audiobooks only, if you want booklet, book review, case study, whatever you can material you want, that you can select here. And these are the source of who are uploaded material in this digital library. Okay, so first we'll go to refine our search by the content type. We'll select only audiobooks. Let's see what will happen. These are the audiobooks. Just click on the title. It is still going on. There is some problem with EPG Pathshala server. Since yesterday, we are not able to access it. Okay, so this is the audio book. It will allow you to download, but I am not downloading now. You can download it, you can keep it with you, and you can listen this book anytime. You can play here also, I suppose. Okay, you can explore it later on. Okay, so like this you can search in the NDL. You can have you have a different options to search in the NDL program. This is totally free. You need to only register for this program to this digital library, and then you can download any kind of material at any point of time from anywhere of any corner of India. Okay, so now the next resource we have is DOAJ. DOAJ is the Directory of Open Access research article. It gives you research article which are published internationally in the peer-reviewed journal. Web of Science and Scopus is the indexing system which are supposed to be a very authentic and qualitative database which indexed very qualitative journals of all over the world. So the journal which are indexed in these two databases are also included in the DOAJ, Directory of Open Access Journal. You can browse subject in the Directory of Open Access Journal. You can go to the browse subject. See, you can see here subjects are arranged alphabetical order. You just select subject and you can search in the subject. But for me, it always a better way or the easy way to search in DOAJ. If you click on the search, you will find this. You have to select this thing. But for me, as I said, the easy way to search in DOAJ, I always use this home page. Home page is very explanatory. You can read and you can find out information about the DOAJ. In Google, you just need to type Directory of Open Access Journal or just put DOAJ. It will open the home page. Here you can type any key term for which you want to have information. For example, we'll put behavioral psychology. Let's see what will come. See, these are the research article on the behavioral psychology, and these are published in different country and in different language. It has articles in Spanish, in Chinese, in Russian language, including English language. It gives you title of the article, then it gives you author, and then this is journal of the article. The journal title. You can go to the abstract first. Read the abstract. If you find this article is very much useful to your research or to your study, then only click on the full text. It will give you full text article which you can download with all the details. It also allows you to citation, it also gives you ready-made citation which you need not to check any reference style or any reference manual to cite this resource. Okay, so this is full text article in the PDF format. Also you can download this article in PDF format, in Excel article. These are the different options to downloading they have given. This is the basic information which you need to cite whenever you are citing this article, but here citation manager is available, will give you ready-made citation. Okay, so this is all about the DOAJ. It's very easy and very simple directory to search. Now next resource we have for today's discussion is DOAB. I'm going little fast because I have to finish it till 9:10 and there are many resources which I want to show you today only. Okay, DOAB is a directory of open access books. As I told you, it gives you very recent publications as well, and it gives you more than 31,000 academic peer-reviewed books from 403 publishers. Yesterday we have seen the same thing for the TY class. That time it was 30,000 and today you can see 31,000. That means every day they are adding new books to this directory. These are the sponsor or these are the publishers who are adding books to this directory, and all these are the very well known and very authentic publisher. Open edition is for the open access books and open is for the open access book only. So if you put here any subject or any topic or any title, you can have books on that topic. For example, if you put Indian banking, found no matches. There is no matches on Indian banking. You put just banking. See, when you put banking, it gives you total 53 titles are available on the banking subject, and on this right hand side you can see these are the publisher, of which publishers books are available in this. See, Springer 8 books are available, Taylor and Francis 7 books are available, Open Book Publisher 4 books are available. So, and this is a license, as I said you, these books are controlled by this license. This is not under the copyright law, means these books are created only for the open access, for the common creation, for the common interest. Therefore, these are the different license under which you can download these books and you can use these books. These are the different language, of which languages books are available here. Then these are the years. You can select years. These are the publication years, like 2019 6 books were published on the subject of banking which are included in this library. Then in 2015 4 books were available in the subject of banking which are included in this library. Okay, so these are the bibliographic details of the of this particular book. This is the year of publication, this is total pages, language of the book is English, this is the publisher, and on which date it is added to the directory, that is also given here with the timing. Then now you have an abstract. See, this is the license. This license is very important. Whenever you are referring anything from the internet, you need to check the license of that thing. Otherwise also, when you search in Google and you find anything like images, we are using images for our presentation, that time also you need to check whether that image is available for the common creation. This is having license of these, means this is created for the Creative Commons. This is about the license information. There are also different types, even whether it is created for under the CC also, means Creative Commons also. There are many options that whether it is for commercial use, not for the commercial use, only for the academic use, like this. So this is the license type. So you need to consider whenever you are referring anything from the internet, otherwise you will be get caught by the publisher of that particular thing. So here you can have an abstract of that particular book, then you can have keywords, then free access, then you can buy this book and export citation. As I told you, it gives you ready-made citation. You just click on this. This is the reference manager. This is the, here you need to choose the application. You can choose reference manager, so it will take you on that site. See, here it is downloaded, but I'm not going to open this now because we don't have a time. So just have a look on the book. 404, some problem again. Okay, we'll check this book. This is this book series actually. Language is English only. Free access. Okay, so this is the book which you can download. Okay, so next resource I'm not opening now. I'm not waiting to open it. You can explore it. So next resource, this is all about the DOAB, Directive of Open Access, and now we have PDF Drive. PDF Drive, as I said, it's a search engine. You just put in the Google PDF Drive. You need not to have user ID or password. This is the home page of PDF Drive. Every second, the new books has been added to this drive. As I told you, it is just a search engine. They have mentioned here, PDF is your search engine for PDF file. And these many books they have added to this drive, and you can download it. But whenever till the original source is available on the World Wide Web, then only you can have these books. Otherwise, when the moment it was removed from the original source, it will remove from the PDF drive as well. They gives you best books of the week list. These are the according to them which are used many times or which has been downloaded. Then books on finding your passion and purpose. You can find I Am Malala in this list also. Then parenting books of different topics books are there. In this right hand side also you can see the different categories of books: academic and education, biographies you have, children and youth you have, fiction and literature you have, science and research, religion, personal growth. All books are divided on in this subject area. So you can click on academic and education. Let's see which books it will retrieve. So here you can select subject, which subject book you want to find in this directory, or sorry, in the drive. You can select psychology. Then see, it will give you list of psychology book. Okay, you can download this book just clicking on title. It will allow you to preview as well as download the book. Then click on download. It will be downloaded on your computer. You can open it and you can save it for your future reference or further reference. Okay, so like this you can search books in the PDF drive. And whichever you find is useful for you, you can download from the PDF drive. Meanwhile, we'll see next resource. Next resource is Shodhganga. Shodhganga, as I told you, it's a reservoir of Indian thesis and dissertation. Many universities are part of this Shodhganga repository. The universities has to make MOU with the Shodhganga. Then only they can upload their thesis on the Shodhganga. If you click on the universities, you will find University of Mumbai as well. All these universities are arranged alphabetical order. So for University of Mumbai, we need to go to University U. So this is University of Mumbai. It has only 419 theses uploaded of Mumbai University. These are the different departments of which theses are uploaded in the Shodh Ganga by the University of Mumbai. Actually, they have taken MOU last to last year only, and therefore the uploading is very less. So, Manu, uploading is very less by the University of Mumbai compared to other universities. These are the different departments of which theses are uploaded. We'll have a look on the Department of Sociology. See, this many theses are uploaded. Let's see Vatika ma'am's or Shirley ma'am's thesis if you find here. This is a researcher name. This is researcher name and this is the guide name. Okay. No. Just this is the title. If you click on the title, it will take you on the page where you can download the thesis. Let's have a look. If you know the researcher name or the guide name, then also you can search in this database in the Shodh Ganga. For example, I'll put my name. My research was from the University of, I have done the research from the SNDT University. So, and SNDT University has already done MOU with the Shodh Ganga. So, whenever we submit, immediately they upload it on the Shodh Ganga. See, you can see this is my thesis. The topic of thesis was information seeking behavior of B.Ed student in education colleges in Mumbai, and this is my whole thesis. These are the different chapters where you can select, you can see or you can download. So like this, many theses you can download from the Shodh Ganga. Shodh Ganga is also very easy to use and it's a free resource. You can access it from anywhere. Okay, the next resource, let's see PDF drive. The book is downloaded. Yes, Power of Self-Esteem. The book is downloaded. Okay, so like this, you can download books from the PDF drive. You can download thesis from the Shodh Ganga. The next resource we have for today's discussion is the Project Gutenberg. I'm going little fast because we need to finish it. Project Gutenberg is developed. This is also digital library only and developed by the US government. It has books which are free from the copyright law. Okay, which are free from the copyright. That means the books which are after publication of the book, 60 years the books has a copyright, and after 60 years the copyright law lifted and the books become free. So it has more than such books, 60,000 books of different subject. It gives you the home page only self-explanatory, how to search books in the Project Gutenberg. That also they have given you. Here also in quick search you can put subject or title of the book and you can search here. These are the different ways where you can find your books. Online catalog where you can search book, whether that book is available in this library or not. Then frequently downloaded books, it gives you list of downloaded books, then the recently added books, and then the search and browse. We can go to the search and browse. We can put here in the quick search any subject. What do you want to put here now? We'll put economics or Indian economy. Indian economy. Let's see how many books we get on the Indian economy. Indian economy sorted by popularity. Only one book is showing. And did you mean Indians? Yes. Okay, some problem why it is not showing. Indian economy. Okay. We'll go for the economics. We'll go for the economics. See. If you put only Indian economy, it has not shown anything because as I told you, it is US develops digital library. But if you put general term economics, you are getting maximum number of books. Okay. So you can, by clicking the title, you can download these books from the Project Gutenberg. Then the next site we have Internet Archive. Just type in Google Internet Archive, then click on this, the first hit which you will receive. This is the home page of Internet Archive. When you click on the About, it will give you all the information about the Internet Archive. It's basically a digital library developed by the US government and since 1996 and it has a material of, like, see, you can see here 330 billion web pages, books and text, audio recordings, videos which include television news program, images, software programs, and these also you can borrow as well as you can download from the open library. Okay, so go to the home page. You just browse the home page also. It has books, movies, software, music, websites, and many more. If you click on American libraries, it will show you the material which are available in the American library earlier, previously. That means it gives you, as I told you, it gives you, as the name suggests, archive, means the previous material, which is nowadays not available in any other resources. See. In the American library also you will find this thing, different collection. Just click on this Spanish America collection. In this also you have many more type of collection. These are the actual book which they have scanned and uploaded. If you click on this, you can read book online as you are reading actual book. See how old book is. As I told you, this Internet Archive is majorly catering the need of historical research, but those who are interested in reading history or find out detailed information of any topic, for them this source is very much useful. Okay, now at the end I want to show you very important source from our own website, our college website. Okay, in the college website you have Moodle link. Moodle, to access this Moodle you need to have user ID and password, and that user ID and password is provided to you by your class teacher. You just need to ask your class teacher, they will give you user ID and password, then only you can access Moodle. In Moodle you are getting notes uploaded by your teachers, as well as in the library part. Knowledge Center is the library. Degree course, here you are getting notes which are uploaded by your teachers. In Knowledge Center, you are getting previous year question papers which are uploaded by the library, as well as the previous year's syllabuses. We are updating this as and when we get new syllabus, we update here. As and when we get new question paper, we update here. As I told you, you need to have user ID and password. I am using my admin login. See, these are the different folders where you have your question paper. You have to go to BA. In BA, you will find SY, TY, and semester-wise question papers are listed here. Main exam, college exam, ATKT exam, year-wise all the exams you will find in this thing. Okay, so BA, FY, BA, same one. When this enter down, you will find SYBA folder. This is university papers. All question papers And it is always helpful and useful if you refer previous question papers for your further study. Okay, so you can download from here. This is subject wise university question papers and semester wise. You can find here semester. Okay. So this Moodle is very important, and these previous year's question papers are very useful tool to prepare your this year exam. Okay. Another resource I want to show you, which is very important, that this is the question paper which are uploaded by us, by a library. But suppose we are not getting all the question papers of university. We are getting question papers for which we have an exam. I mean exam center for the papers. Those papers only we are getting in the library. So that we are uploading here. But when you want to have actual university papers, so for that what you have to do? For that we have provided link to the university question papers through our web pack. In the academics you have to go to the library page. This is our library page, and all those resources we have discussed today, for them link is given here. This is Enlist database. You can access Enlist database from here as well. Just click here, it will take you to the home page of the Enlist database. Okay, then other resources which we have discussed today, for that you will find links under the useful links. See, this is directory of Open Access Journal, Shodhganga, free books, American Library of Mumbai. We have a membership. Because of COVID, they are not allowing us now to enter in the library, but you can refer their material, their resources through online by visiting their website. Then the link for the National Digital Library, link for the EPG Pathshala, and Swayam. Swayam is for the online courses. Okay, now this is our library catalog. Let's have a look whether EPG Pathshala started working. Student corner. Indian culture. Okay, see, Indian culture. In Indian culture, you will find economic history of India. This paper we have selected. This I am talking about EPG Pathshala. Luckily, it is open. Then this model you have to select. In this model, you can select anything. You can select economic condition during Maurya. Then here you have e-text, as I told you, this PDF, which give you detailed notes type information of that topic, and this which you can download from here. Whichever is pertaining to your syllabus, you can extract from this document. Also, you have learn more. In this, they have given you abstract information of that particular topic with the bibliography. Then in self-learning, they will give you this video. You can play this video.
Economic conditions can be carried out in this type of soil, alluvial soil. It is better.
Okay, like this of all the subjects material is available in EPG Pathshala. And you need not to have any user ID password. You can refer it only to access the Google. This is our library catalog. Web OPAC we have. Web OPAC means you can access it from through web, and you can check whether which books are available in the library and which books have been issued, and also you can search university question papers and which book have been withdrawn from the library. Till it is open, there is one announcement. Those who want to return the books which you have issued from the library, they can come to the library by in the week of from 15 September onward. Don't come all together at one day. Come one by one, and you can return book to the library and you can issue another book. You need not to pay fine for this COVID period. And also, if you want to, no, you don't have a book bank, but you can issue books from the library. You can visit our library. Okay. So I think there is some problem with the server. Yes, I will give you my email ID as well as my mobile number. I would prefer if you send me the Excel list of those who want to, I mean, those who have not received their user ID and password for the Enlist program. See, this is not something happen. This is not opening, but if it is open, you can just type university question papers in the search box. It will take you to the link of the university question paper where you can download question paper directly from the university site. Okay. So this is two important sources from our own website from where you can access maximum sources. Also, we have digital library. Once it is open, I can show you. From the digital library also you can download books. Oh, bad luck, this is not opening. I need to call Shailendra to check the problem. Okay, so do many courses from the Swayam, and the certificate you will receive after completion of the course by the Swayam. That certificate is valid to all over India. It is recognized, and uh, also UGC has instructed to all the universities that the students are doing these courses from the Swayam, they should get extra academic credit. That means your academic result will automatically increase. Okay. So this is Swayam website. For this also, you need to register yourself with your Google account. You can have a look on all courses here. In June and November, they announce new courses on this portal, basically. So these are the upcoming enrollment. These are the different courses which are offered by the Swayam. See, you can see the list of courses of all the type, or here at the right hand side, left hand side, you can select courses of your subject only. Here you can select category and you can select humanities and arts. It will give you courses related to humanities and arts. If you see the duration, it is 12 week, it is 8 week, exam date also given, and enrollment, when the enrollment ends, that is also given. That means these courses, right now you can enroll to these courses. These are very small courses and it will definitely give you extra credit. University of Mumbai working on it. It may happen that you finish this course and they will bring this circular that you can add this credit to your academics. Okay. So this is for today's presentation. That's it. If you have any query, you can ask me now. And it is time is over actually. You have a next lecture after this. So if you have any doubt, you can email me. I can answer your queries. So thank you very much. Shall we end this meeting? Anyone can unmute yourself. Student? Okay. So thank you everyone listening patiently. If you need any information or if you need any help to accessing these resources, you can contact us anytime. We are there to help you. Okay. You can return books to the library and issue new book as well. But don't come together, come one by one. So now for the day we are ending this meeting. Thank you all.